Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com. It's time for the Daily GizWiz with Matt's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1271 for Monday, January 24th, 2010, iCade. The Daily GizWiz is brought to you by MailRoute, a secure hosted service that filters viruses and spam for companies of any size. For 10% off the life of your account, visit mailroute.info to sign up.
And now, get ready for Dick.
It's Monday! Roll out the barrel! Or at least the crappy jingle. It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new Daily GizWiz. It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new Daily GizWiz.
The worse your life,
And a brand new week and a brand new day,
the better we sound.
It makes its own gravy.
The worse your life,
brand new week and a brand new day,
the better we sound. The worse your life, the better we sound.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the star of our show, Ricardo DeBartolo.
Leo, how you doing, pal?
Wow.
Happy after CES.
Wow. I hope they enjoyed the balloon drop for that open. We spent a lot of money.
Good. Yeah. You know, I think they were a tiny bit out of camera range, but
What? You didn't see them?
not quite.
Oh, yeah,
No.
they're all over on the other side of the floor.
Oh, okay.
We
Is that
do-
left over from New Year's?
Yeah, we had some balloons. It was fun. I had Alex blow him up. He's a little lightheaded now. Actually, I think he stumbled out into the street. But if he were here, I'm sure he'd say, woohoo! They went the wrong way. Now they're going up.
Yeah. It's a helium. Oh,
yeah.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, that's the balloon drop right there.
Nice. Very nice.
Actually, here we go. No, see, I can't make him go down. I can only make him go up. Oh, wait a minute. We'll do this. We'll have him on the ceiling. It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new Daily GizWiz. Happy New Year!
Whoa. Oh. No expense is spared.
So, my
No.
friend, you made it back from CES and won PCS.
Yes, but my word, you did a lot of stuff out there.
Well, it was fun. It's the first time I haven't become hoarse or sick or, collapsed in exhaustion the day after CES. I actually, believe it or not, I think, I took it easy this time. And Tom Merritt said the same thing. He said, this is the most fun I've ever had at CES. I actually got to see some of the show floor. Usually you're working so hard, you don't even get to see the show. It's like you're busy doing your show, so you miss CES.
Yes.
But I think we had enough people in place this time. I hope people enjoyed our coverage. I know that we've gotten some email from fans, one or two, that say they liked it. So I'm happy.
Yeah, no, I've gotten several.
You know
And
what's next?
The entire, we did 7 shows out of there.
Oh yeah, and I have to apologize, folks, for the crappy audio and rotten production of the last 5 shows. Actually, the truth is for the last 5 years. But only.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I'll only apologize for the last 5
most people said,
shows.
"Wow, what production value on those shows you did in the field."
They're so much better.
They didn't notice.
We're going back out in the field later this week. It's Macworld Expo time. January 27th, we will be at, is that right? 25th, 26th? Thursday, we'll be at Macworld Expo doing Mac Break Weekly and iPad Today, our Apple shows. And we're having, and Myra wants me to remind everybody, we're having a meetup. Myra Joyce. Is Myra in your room right now?
No, she normally is here, but
she pretty much lives with you, doesn't she?
Yeah. Well, half the space. The other half is Eve.
my sister, yeah. Myra will be putting on an event. Myra, she's in the chat room. Myra, where is the event on the 27th? The meetup. We're going to have a we did this last year. Myra actually did all the work. We did this last year, and it was a lot of fun. And it's not we don't pay, it's not an open bar or anything. You know, everybody's responsible for their own beverages. But in the evening, after the show, around, 5, 6, Myra, we'll go to the Intercontinental Hotel. I believe that's in France. And we'll and we'll have a meetup.
Yeah. She's good at organizing things, but not picking places.
5:30 p.m. And it's now the Intercontinental. I don't even know what that is. Is that the same place we had it last time, which used to be the Jukebox Marriott? I think it is. So, and are we at the top floor, Myra? I think Myra's begun the party already. She's very. L'Hôtel Intercontinental in Paris, France. No, she says. No, it's not. I don't even know where the Intercontinental is in this.
I think it's right off Union Square, if I'm not mistaken.
That Intercontinental.
Yeah, I think that makes it easier.
Yeah, it's no. It says this is adjacent to Moscone West Convention Center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on 888 Howard Street. Oh, I know where that is. I've actually stayed there. I know where this is. Okay. It's up the road a piece. Not very far. It's about half a block. 888 Howard Street. And what bar will be in? I presume we're going to be in a bar. Yeah, don't know. I'll get you the details later. Ask Myra when you see her at Macworld. Anyway, it's going to be a lot. Yeah, it's kind of around the corner. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to this. We don't have a location yet. As soon as we do, we'll tell you. It will likely be somewhere inside the hotel, but it could be out by the dumpsters. We don't really know at this point. We're finding out. But thank you, Myra, for organizing that. I really appreciate it. So, Dick.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk gadgets, you and me.
Okay, I will. Well, while I was at CES, I ran into Ty Loyota, who is
no,
head
Dick, it's Toyota. Toyota.
No.
I know it looks like there's an law in there, but it's just Toyota.
No. Ty Loyota, who is the head buyer for...
See, he's very dyslexic, so sometimes this happens. It's Toyota. Say it with me. Toyota. They're Japanese car. Ford. And I'm sorry, I'm just teasing you. Tyla Oklahoma.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is he?
Ty Loyota. He is the head buyer for Think Geek.
He really should work for Toyota.
He should.
With a name like Ty Loyota.
So anyway, he said, Dick, I have to take you to a booth because I'm going to show you a device that we're going to be selling at Think Geek around middle of April.
Neat.
And it's really neat, Leah. You're gonna love this little guy. It's called the iCade. iCade. And if you go to thinkgeek.com and type iCade.
I know the story. We had it on the show. I'm excited.
Oh, did you?
Now, the funny thing is...
the radio show?
Yeah, the funny thing about this is...
Was Ty on it?
No, Ty wasn't. But we had iCade on. And I think I pitched it for Regis. I'm not sure if we have it on Regis, but I think we do. But the funny thing is, this was an April Fool's joke on Think Geek.
That is correct.
That ended up getting made.
Yes. They pitched it as a case for your iPad that turned your iPad into a video arcade game or cabinet, a desktop high video game that you could play with using your iPad as the screen. And Ty told me that the people at Ion called Think Geek and said, we want to build this.
That's so funny.
And Ty said, that sounds good to us. And then they went to Atari and said, listen, we're working on this old-fashioned arcade thing. Can you work with us to bring back some of your old games?
Yeah, I mean, it looks just like an Atari game machine.
It does. Yeah. And Asteroids was up and running at CES on this little device. They're still working out the hardware, and they still don't know how many games are going to be in it. And they plan on having it available for sale by April 15th. And I think at thinkgeek.com, you can actually sign up and say, send me an email when it becomes available. But it is really clever. Like little joystick, 6 push buttons. It connects via Bluetooth, so you don't have to worry about wiring anything to your iPad. It's really great looking. It's going to be under $100, $99.99.
That's amazing. I don't know how they're doing it that cheap. It's I mean,
a lot of hardware. They opened the cabinet up and showed me.
There's a lot going on in there.
Exactly.
I love that. I think it's just so funny that this was an April Fool's joke that turned into an actual product. It's not the first one, by the way. Remember the Tauntaun sleeping bag? And
sleeping bag was a joke, and they ended up producing that. And I don't know if the iCade is the second or the third, but it's very
Somebody
clever.
said there was a Think Geek April 1st joke called My First Bacon. And somebody made that as well.
Do you know how much sales were for Think Geek for 2010? You talk about gadget lovers loving their gadgets.
Yeah.
They estimate that they're going to pass, when all the books are finished, $64 million for 2010.
Unbelievable.
It's like
unbelievable.
I know.
Oh, this is good. The slogan for My First Bacon, which is a talking plush toy, the slogan is, "You've got a friend in meat."
Oh, that's funny.
You got a friend in meat. When your aorta's clogged, when you've been eating like a hog, if you're feeling like a dog, you got a friend in meat.
Now, is all of that there, or did you make up the whole second part?
I made the whole thing up. It does have a mechanical animated mouth, though. And what happens when you squeeze it? It says, "I'm bacon."
Oh, okay.
I'm bacon.
Wow.
Wow is right. Now, it's out of stock at last, My First Bacon, which is really a shame because... But you will be able to get the iCade from Ion soon.
April 15th, I believe is the date.
Here's the Think Geek video of My First Bacon. $64 million they're making. That's amazing.
Everyone loves bacon. Girls love bacon.
This is delightful. Would you like some tea?
I'm bacon. Boys love bacon too.
I've got Batman. Well, I've got Superman.
Well, I've got bacon.
I'm bacon.
Cool!
Even Mom loves bacon.
I'm bacon.
Now, I think that must be the April Fool's entry.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Oh, they said they're going to be back in stock by February. So iCade, $64 million. I've been friends with these guys at Think Geeks back since we did the screensavers. We just always loved Think Geek.
Oh,
in
yeah.
fact, I've been trying to get him as an advertiser since for day one for you.
Oh, well, yeah, I think they should come forward here.
They don't need to. We keep plugging their crap.
Yes, exactly.
Free. I'm bacon. Maybe we should think a little harder about giving them all this free publicity.
Yeah, exactly.
The iCade, not available yet. It will be about $100. Should you go to Ion or Think Geek if you want to sign up?
Think Geek, and in the search bar, just put iCade, and then you can sign up. Notify me when this product is available.
That is,
but tentatively,
I do hope they
April
make
15th.
it. I do hope they make it. That will be awesome. Very cool. Ion makes that USB turntable. I think I did that as a pick myself a while back. They do a lot of stuff.
That is neat.
Dick, if you have spam, and I know, God knows you do, I'm
eating some now.
Yes. I'm bacon.
It's not bacon. It's spam.
You know what they call spam that you signed up for? You know, like newsletters, stuff you don't want, but you kind of did say you wanted it? Bacon.
Yeah, what do they call it?
Bacon.
Do they really?
Yeah. BACN, bacon.
You know,
if you want to get rid of spam and bacon and viruses too, mailroute.info is the site for you. Mailroute.info, I've been using it since 2004, and now my spam is no more. Mailroute.info will give you 10% off. All you have to do is say, "I heard it on the Daily Giz Wiz," cough, cough. 10% off. Great spam fighting since 2004. You know, I just got my stats from Tom Johnson. I met him at family camp, and he told me about his mail route in 2004. And I said, well, I'd like to try it. It's been filtering spam out of the Leoville account, and believe me, I get a lot of mail and even more junk mail at that address. I've had it for years. Since 2004, last 12-month period, he told me roughly 1 million emails total to leoville.com, to all of them. I mean, not only to leo at leoville.com, but just to made, because spam, sometimes, they send it to made up addresses. There's probably dick at leoville.com. I get a considerable amount of email to Leo's hair at leoville.com. So Tom said, well, do you want that mail? And I said, no. You know what? If there's mail coming to Leo's hair at leoville.com, it's definitely spam. I don't want it. And so he has all sorts of tricks. They've got gray listing. Anyway, out of that million messages, 97% are spam. That means I got last year 30,000 good messages. The rest I never even saw because MailRoute kept it from hitting my server. So I think MailRoute actually saves you money. It certainly saves you time and saves wear and tear. And by the way, if your server, it doesn't have 5 nines uptime, MailRoute does. And if your server's down, MailRoute will spool the mail back to you so you never miss a single message. I want you to try it. Get 10% off for the life of your account, but you have to use a special URL. And they'll tell you that URL, everything you need to know about MailRoute. MailRoute.info. We do thank them so much for their support for the Daily GizWiz. Balloon drop. Letter time.
They went up. They went up.
The balloons. Okay, so rule number 1 on balloon drops: don't use helium.
Yes.
Something we're learning.
You learn a little bit every day.
Every day we learn a little bit.
Well, it's a new year and something brand new. What did you said? It's 5 years. Actually, we start year 6 on February 20th.
Humana.
Yeah.
We started at February 20th.
February 20th in 1996 was our very first show.
Wait a minute, 1996.
I mean 2006.
Oh, good. Okay, I just checking because I don't remember.
It seems like
I'm reading Keith Richards' biography about his years with the Rolling Stones, and he didn't remember anything from 1996 to 2006. So I thought maybe I had a similar issue.
Yeah, no, you don't have a similar issue, but. This is going to impress you.
It is working with you. Is like working with Mick Jagger, though.
Yes,
I will say that. Yeah, I'm
a little dyslexic here and there. What year is this?
Toilohata. Toilohoda.
The poor man's going to have to change his name. So Brian Brown at Think Geek.
Yes.
Okay. So Matt Mayer, M-A-H-E-R, writes, and Leo, this is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
A complimentary letter about something you did.
No. He's yanking my chain.
No. You did the little device called Square.
Yes.
Which plugs into your iPhone.
Yes.
And lets the average Joe take credit cards.
Yes.
And as I read this letter, it'll become clear why this was such a great thing. Matt writes, Dick and Leo, thank you for spreading the word about Square. I work for myself doing in-home and small business tech support, and the Square Reader is a miracle.
Amazing.
No longer do I wait for checks to be mailed. Take them to the bank. I don't have to have a merchant account with a monthly transaction minimum. I just take credit card payments anywhere I want. Plus, I can log out of my business account on the phone, log into my personal account, and sell things on Craigslist. Mm-hmm. I think this thing is a revolutionary product. It had a very rocky start. It took nearly 7 months for me to get mine.
Wow.
But now anyone can order one for free and start using these things. Even though we don't have credit cards, we could have used whatever we could have used for. I'm not quite sure what he means there.
Well, you can, and by the way, you don't have to have physical access to the credit card. You can take an order over the phone, and it'll let you enter the numbers and everything manually.
Oh, that's that's the Craigslist.
Yeah.
Here's another use. Given the season, I imagine kids shoveling sidewalks and then asking, "You going to pay me with a credit card?" The babysitter can charge you at the end of the night. The possibilities are endless. Thanks for featuring it.
Yeah, Matt, it does come out fast now. Hip says he got his in a few days. I got mine in a few days. I think he probably
signed up.
He was an early adopter.
Yes. And he's at Tech Tasks to Go, Vienna, Virginia.
Listen to this. This from one of our chatters, Leif Hubert, in the chat room says, I don't know if he's joking or not. I give my kids their allowance on debit cards, and when they owe me money back, they charge it on Square, and it goes back into my account.
Really?
Isn't that hysterical?
That is.
It's a great idea. It's a really great idea.
Wow.
He's not joking. He says he actually does that.
Unbelievable. They must have a very close relationship.
Here, kid, here's a credit card. Now get out of here till next week.
Okay. Hey, Dad, I'm going to pay you back.
All right.
Don't give me cash. Put that in my account.
Run that through my iPhone, son. Okay, Daddy Warbucks. Hey, tomorrow, actually, I'm actually of two minds. Square, the way Square works is
That's
that's the man with two brains. Neither of them fully functional. Square plugs into the audio jack of your iPhone or Android phone, and that's how it reads credit cards. It sends audio in. I've got another device that works similarly. Should I do this? It plugs into the audio jack of your iPhone and lets you do something else. I'll let you
Wait,
guess.
A totally different device that does that?
It works the same way as a Square, but it's not for credit cards. It's for something else. It's actually more output than input. It's kind of amazing how people are hacking hardware these days, you know?
Well, the day after you did the Square, I did the heartbeat monitor that also plugs into the iPod.
Right. This is what I'm going to show tomorrow. I'm going to show this tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You be the judge. You guess. Tomorrow on the Daily Giz Wiz. But Dick, there's one thing I've got to ask you.
Yes.
You've got to show up.
Oh, I'll be here.
DAIL. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz.
It makes its own gravy.